Who's that lady?
Hi, everybody.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
It's Tuesday. We're going to have another crafting show. This is going to be a live crafting video, and it's for adults because we use all kinds of sharp tools and needles and scissors and hot glue guns and heat guns and dangerous things. So it's for adults, but it's also a live chat show. So I will be interacting with the chat room. And we'll be talking back and forth because that's the way we like to do it. Got my Wi-Fi on. Okay. I am looking for YouTube.
You don't see it?
And I'm trying to get in there. Here we go. I get confused sometimes. So here we go. Here's it. Here it is. So let's see who's in the chat room. Hi, Sherry. Sherry. Hi, Estrada Creations. And Brittany's here. Good. Hi, Janet. Janet's in the house too.
Push top chat.
It's a yeah. You can click that, but I don't know that you'll get anything. It's a YouTube problem, not a Beth problem. It's not it's not
visible.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, so you have to use your iPhone to watch us. Yeah, and then you can give me a thumbs up.
Okay.
Extra thumbs up. When I have more than one device on, I should get an extra device. I should get an extra thumb. So is Sharon here too? Sherry, I bet you meant Sherry. Yeah, Janet meant Sherry. So how are you guys? Hi, Sherry and Estrada and Brittany. What do you have on your table? Do you have anything fun? That's Joe. That's not me. That's not me this time.
Ladies.
Not me this time. I found my Dominoes. It's kind of like the Peter Pan boy who lost his marbles, and he found them in the end of the show. He found his marbles. Speaking of marbles, I want to make some marble paper, but I've got to hunt for my marbles. I don't know where they are. Okay, Brittany is starting an actual journal tonight. It's going to be a crazy looking one. Well, great, Brittany. I'm glad to see that. We have done some journal. We made a junk journal the other night, Saturday night, and it turned out really cute. So here's I did it. It's just a junk. I got 4 signatures in it. I did it all online. So if you want to go back and watch and see how I made this, it was really easy. It's made from a cracker box, and I cut the top and the bottom off and the side.
Yeah.
So this is the book, and I covered it in map paper.
That is really cute.
And it's got 4 signatures, and I put all kinds of junk, odd paper in here, odds and end papers. A variety of papers. Some of the papers were good. Some of them were just magazines, and some of them were scrapbooking papers. So I've got painting papers, coffee dyed paper, graphic papers, braille, envelopes. I've got some envelopes in here, so that gives us some pockets to put some stuff in. And I did this Saturday, so if you need to go back and see how I made it, it just worked out really, really nice.
First, you got to get somebody like me to eat all the crackers out of it.
Yeah, you got to empty the crackers out. He dumped all the crackers out. Well, they were all wrapped, so in little pouches.
And Beth just so happens, maybe if she gets bored tonight and wants to give something away, she could cut you some pages and from the map.
You want me to give away map pages?
Well, you can give map pages away to your girls for your thing.
Well, I could. If you do not have It's not world. This is just of America, United
Yeah.
States, Canada, and Mexico. So if you want to, go ahead and tell me the state that you live in, and I will tear out your state and send it to you. If you would like some map paper, if you don't care what state it is, then I can just randomly pick a state.
Yeah, you
Whether
might
it's
get two.
Pennsylvania, Oklahoma. I think I have a Utah person. I've got
Yeah.
Texas people. I've got Tennessee people. So tell me what state you live in, and I'll send you a piece of map paper if you want one. Since Joe
So I offered.
volunteered.
Yeah, I offered.
I have Ohio, New York, Minnesota, Michigan, Massachusetts, Maine, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, Maine. Woohoo! There's Nancy. Nancy's my main
All right,
girl.
let's quit.
I can say Nancy's my main girl, Joe.
Why? She's a man.
Because she lives in Maine.
Oh.
I'm making it funny. This is Maine. I'll send you a piece of map. You got Maryland on the background.
Yep. I'm a Maryland girl.
Okay, there's Maine.
I never knew anybody from Maryland. There it is.
Okay. We're going to go
If
with it.
you're interested.
Yep. Be glad to send you something. I better put your name on it. Let's see, who else? Arizona. Mina's in the house. Mina lives in Arizona.
Mina Perry. Hello, hello.
Nancy.
There's Kathy D. Hi, Kathy, hon. Tammy Wolf.
California.
See all you ladies in here tonight.
United States.
I hope you're
Where's
all
Alabama?
having good
Arizona.
weather like we are. It's just slightly windy, and it's hotter than the back stove.
I need for you to go out there in that box and get me a new one of these.
Oh, I know, because I took it out in the garage.
So Arizona's coming.
Arizona.
Who else? Oh, Kathy. It's just a map. Missouri for Tammy. Missouri. I've used this book quite a bit. I've been tearing pages out. There's Missouri. Woohoo! Missouri. Okay, Tammy. Woohoo. Let's see, Alabama. All right, Sherry. This is fun. Isn't this fun? This is what I like to do. Addressed envelopes. Addressed envelopes. What was it? Alabama. Bam. Bam. You got to get that bam in there when they go Alabama. Okay, I think I need the other book. Okay, Joe's giving me the. I've used the A's. Alabama. Okay. Anybody else? Mina, you're welcome. Hi, Aaron. There's Aaron. Now, when you see Judy's name, it's her mom. So she's using her mom's phone. Hi, Aaron. Let's see. Rebecca lives in Texas. Do you want a piece of map? And Aaron lives in Illinois. Let's see.
Okay.
Illinois.
What's the next one? I can look that.
I need Arizona and Alabama.
Arizona and well, here. I'll get them for you. And you can get busy with your
Let's see. I wonder if Aaron's in the room. Aaron, what part of Illinois do you live? I'll just send them both. Man, it's 3 pages long. That's a big state. Arizona and Alabama.
Arizona.
They were advertised, thank goodness.
Oh boy.
I'll send this one to Aaron. Aaron, I'm going to send you some happy mail.
Arizona. Arizona wants me. Lord, I can't go back there.
Okay, let's see. I'm giving out maps. If anybody has a state that they live in, let me know what state you live in. If you want a piece of stamp. If you want a piece of map.
Okay.
Yes. Is that north or south, Aaron?
North or south what?
Illinois. I got it.
Oh. Man, you talk about a big one. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, Illinois is
3. Arizona's 3 states.
okay. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
See if I can find it. That's fine. That's all right. Put that up for me. Let's see. Arizona.
And Arkansas.
Arizona, and Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas.
Well, that's okay. She'll just have to have 2 pages. This is for Mina. Where's Alabama? Alabama. I don't even see Alabama. It should be advertised.
Oh, you're so good when you do that, honey.
I'm good?
You're good at tearing pages out.
Okay, and then we have to have AL. Where's the A's, L's?
Well, it's before you get to where I was at.
I know. I don't even see an AL.
Here, let me see it.
There's an AL, Alaska. There it is. It's before Alaska, and it's got 2 sheets too. 2 sheets for Alabama. All right, Sherry. You're going to get half of the United States, Sherry. On the back. She is. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's Alabama.
I know, Abby, I feel the same way.
Abby's over here sneezing. Well, you can finish reading chat and see if anybody else is.
Oh, what did I do with my thing?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay. I'm giving out map pages if you need your map, if you want your map. And what else?
Judy Hodges.
That's Aaron.
Oh, that's Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, Meljoy has the state of confusion. Let me see if I can find that. That might be.
That's California.
Is that California?
Yep,
State of confusion?
Because it keeps slipping into the river, the ocean.
Meljoy, I can send you a state if you want one of the United States. If you have a particular state in mind, besides the state of confusion, I would love to send you some of this paper if you have a particular. I can send you half of the United States.
Well, there's Sherry Van.
I got Sherry's.
Okay.
Beth, if
State of
someone else needs that
Confusion.
page, let them have it. Okay, Mina. I got you covered, Mina. I got more than one book. How many books of these do we have?
We got at least 4 of that.
There's more in the garage. Yeah. We are abundantly blessed with map. So if anybody wants a state, let me know. I love that state of confusion, Deborah. Hi, Deborah Joy. Hi, honey. How you feeling tonight? Donna. Donna, do you want some map paper, Donna? You're welcome, Sherry. Kathy, do you want some maps? Please remember. Oh, thank you, Janet. There's Janet, New York. Janet, New York, would you like a piece of New York paper? Then you'll have to make something out of it. Oh, you know what? I ought to send everybody a piece of map paper, and then we can make a blizzard book out of it together.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Woohoo! No, Rebecca. Let me see. I missed it. Thank you for helping me, Rebecca. Help me along. I bought stamps today, so I'm hoping to mail more often. Rebecca's got stamps.
Send me a letter.
Write Joe a letter.
No.
Send Joe some happy mail.
Send me some happy mail.
Well, I do have, we just finished the ATC swap. And I finished mailing out the last 4 letters that I had left. And I did not have enough cards for each of them to receive 4 for 3 of them. And it just so happened that Joe made 3 ACT cards.
Oh my God.
And they went out as ACT cards. He made 3.
Somebody's going to get a kick out of those.
Yeah, Joe made 3 cards, and he was just goofing off. And he cut up a dog food box, and it had pouches of dog food on the front of it, and it's what we feed Abby because Abby doesn't have very many teeth, so she gets soft foods. Well, I put tags on them and washi tape. And I put from Joe on the back of them.
Yeah, I made them look like little tags and the dog's faces on it.
Yep, they were cute. They weren't quite as big as an ACT card, but it were perfect. And they fulfilled the envelopes. So the last 3 remaining ACTs that I mailed got one of Joe's cards. And that would be probably one of those expensive memorabilia that is expensive later on. It'll be valuable one day.
Yeah.
It'll be very, very valuable.
Not really.
So, Melissa dropped her phone in the water. How you doing, Melissa? Melissa lives in Virginia. I can see if I got a Virginia in here.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Donna.
Anyway, I'm goofing off here, and thanks to Joe, I'm goofing off, and I'm not doing what I have on my list.
I got a sidetrack.
He does. There's one part of Virginia, and I think she lives over in here. Okay.
Yes. Do you have Hawaii?
Yes. You need Hawaii?
Donna wants Hawaii.
Donna wants Hawaii. Okay. I'm going to send this one to Melissa. Our good friend, Melissa.
Wait a minute. Is that where Donna lives in Hawaii?
She probably has family in Hawaii.
There.
And but Donna needs Hawaii. Let's see.
Wendell and Becky.
We got Hawaii. So did I get the Donna?
Yeah.
And
Donna wants Hawaii.
I got Sherry and I got
And-
Arizona. Okay, I got the two that we were looking for. Okay. Let me go back and check.
You got Wendell and Becky.
Did she say something?
No, she just said
Okay,
hi.
Donna, I'm sending you Hawaii. I
Hi,
sent
Janet.
2 envelopes today. I'm hoping to get Becky and her mail. That's okay, Becky. Don't you worry about it, Becca. It'll be okay. And yeah, Judy is Aaron, Clint's sister. And I'm sending her Illinois. And I'm sending Melissa her state. You're welcome. Okay. Kathy picks up maps every time she travels. And then speaking of Janet, hi Janet Nash. She's talking to Aaron and she says, Aaron, how is your ABC book coming along? And we will work in that next. Oh. So we need to keep Aaron and Clint in our prayers. Their aunt is very, very ill. A blizzard book. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad you asked. Joe, I think you're going to have to get me my little box back down.
Okay.
I would love to show you what a blizzard book is. And a blizzard book is the name of a little book that somebody invented on a snowy day. It was a snowy day that there was a lady.
This one here?
It's the one with maps on it. Let's see. It might be in the other box. Let me check. I think it's this one. I have another one, but that's okay. I've got all kinds of little books. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. And there's another one. I've made several blizzard books. So that is good. That is good. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Joe. Thank you, honey. A blizzard book was invented by a lady who lived in a big city, and she was snowed in one day and couldn't go to work. And she didn't have anything to do. And so she made up this little book. And this was her little invention. And she called it a blizzard book because there was a blizzard the day that she made it. That's the only history I have on this book, okay? But anyway, it's a little book that you make, and all of the pages are removable. You can open that up, that little spot, and remove this page. You can draw on it, make something, journal on it, do whatever you want to do. And when you're done with this page, you can put it right back into the little bookie and stick it back in your purse. It's a convenient little travel book that has extra paper in it, any kind of paper that you want to put into it. And then you can get a piece of paper real quick, and if you need to craft, and then you can put it back in until you get back home. And so it's a really cute little book, and all you need is a sheet of paper to make it. And if you would like to make this, I'll plan on doing it Thursday. I'll make it Thursday, so that everybody can be prepared to do it with me. I've got a whole list of things I want to do today. And I will put the blizzard on for Thursday for sure. Okay? Did that. So Thursday we're going to do a blizzard book. And it's really easy to make. It's just like a little origami. You know how I like to fold paper, and I've got several ways to decorate them and several ways to make them. Yes, thank you, Janet. So anyway, it's cute. It's a cute little book to have. It's a cute, fun thing to make, and it would be good. It would be good for kids to make this because it doesn't require any scissors at all. So we'll do that Thursday, okay? And I'll try to make mine out of the, I can make it out of the matte paper or a piece of book paper, either one. But I wanted to show my ABC book, and I know that Aaron and Melissa and Clint were making the ABC book. An ABC book is just a nickname. You get a journal book with nothing in it, plain paper. You need plain paper, and it doesn't matter if there's stripes on it or lines or anything. That doesn't bother it. But the idea is to put ABCs on each page, one on each page. And I'm going to just quickly flip through this, and I've got some little pictures already inserted to be ready to be glued down. So I'm going to glue some things down. And there's the D. Oh, here, I found a cat. So it's an embroidery cat. And I thought that would go right here on this page. They're probably hungry, Joe.
Well, I thought you fed them.
No, you told me you fed Abby.
I did.
And I haven't. That's as far as I got.
Did you feed Nora?
No.
Okay.
So I'll put the cat on the C page. And then I have some E's and F's. And I've got some frogs. I got a frog. So he can go down. He could be in the pond with the fish. I got some fish in there. And then I have a fox for F. And I've got a flag. So I'll put it up here on the top. And some flowers. And I've got another fox. And this little fox is on a pillow, a little pillow. It's a cross stitch fox. And I'll stick it right over here. So I got some F's. And here is a hand for H. I got a hand. And I've got a horse. And so this book is pretty self-explanatory. And this is a lamp, and it's a gooseneck lamp. So it's going over here on the G page. It's a gooseneck. I have a gooseneck lamp. So there. And then I have, I found a gnome. I found a little gnome. So there's one in there, but I'm going to put this one up here too. So he can go right there. So there's the G's. So anyway, you got the idea of how to put items in your ABC book. And then at the end of the ABCs, I put numbers. So you can collect 1s and 2s and 3s all the way to 10. And then I switch from 10 to colors. And I started out with the rainbow. I found a red bird. A red bird. So the red bird is going on the red bird page. So that's how this works. Okay. So you just casually go through your old magazines and you clip out pictures that would go in your alphabet book. So that's the alphabet book. Okay. So I hope that Melissa's still working on hers, and Clint and Aaron. I hope that you're still working on your ABC books. It's supposed to be a relaxing, casual job, not a race. But sometimes we get excited and we want to work. We want to work really hard to get our books done up. So anyway, that'll come back out Thursday. So I did that ABC. I also been working on my junk journal that we made, and I showed you this. We did this Saturday night. If you're interested in making a totally junk journal, I used things off of my desk. I used random papers and magazines and different kinds of paper from my cupboards. I've got stationery. I've got traveling magazines and gift catalog magazine pages. Got all kinds of pages in here, and so now we get to decorate it. So I found a few things that we can decorate in here. And again, this is just something that you can work on at your leisure. You don't have to finish it in one day. And you can. I love to decorate and do embellishments. So I'm going to put that little thing right there. And I got some other things here. I got some pictures. So I'm just going to take a few of these, a couple of these pictures, and just randomly glue them down in my junk journal. And they can go anywhere in the book that I want to put them. So I'm going to put one of them right there. And I'll go back here in the back and do one in the back. And this is a sketchy piece of paper here. I used it to outline some things, and it's just a piece of scrap paper. But there's painting papers on the other side. So it got put in the junk journal too. So anyway, that's the junk journal. And then I think once it gets a little bit fatter, I'm going to put some kind of a band around to tie it. But until then, I'm just going to leave it as is. So I did that. And the next thing I wanted to show you are my dominoes. And we've been working on these little domino books. And I've got my other domino books here too. I was going to use this in my my junk journal. I found this in my stash. This is it's an ink pad. It looks like an ink pad, doesn't it? I bought this at a pottery shop, and it's to make this kind of designs in my pottery, in my clay. And it's one of my favorite things, but I could also use it with an ink pad as well. So I thought I would try and use it, since I haven't used it in my art other than pottery craft. I thought maybe I would try to use it today. And my ink pad came apart, so let me get it back together without getting ink all over me. I don't know if I can or not. Well, maybe Joe will get it fixed for me when he comes in. There. All right, let's try this one. see if it'll rock open for me. Here we go. Fixed it. So anyway, I'm just going to use half of my pad, my stamping pad, and just put some ink on it. And then I'm going to put it in my book and see how it looks. And I just wanted to show it to you because I have it and it looks good. I like it. So it's subtle and I love it. It's for like a background. So this will be another ink pad that I can add to my collection. And I know where it is if I ever get my pottery back out and using my pottery stuff. So, okay, I did that. And I put this over here with the ink pad things. But the dominoes, a couple weeks ago, I made the chunky dominoes. And I had this type of dominoes. And I painted the edges, but you can't tell because I covered it up. And I ended up making little dolls out of these dominoes. And I put little girls behind them and put wings. The wings were already on the little girl. And they were Tim Holtz cutouts. And I had two of them. So they went one on each side. And then I put little dresses on the dominoes. And I put little feet on the bottom so that they would stand up on the table. And they do stand up. And then when you open the dominoes, you have all kinds of little pictures in here. And this one happens to be Alice in Wonderland. And after we do the dominoes, we'll go into the Alice book if you want. I'm not really watching chat. So hi, everybody in the chat room. Hello, everybody. So there's really a cute little domino, and it's kind of like an accordion book in the middle. And there are pictures on the other side as well. But anyway, I made that one, and then I made this one is the same way. And I put birds on this side, and you can see the domino. And then I put some more flowers on this side. And when you open it up, you've got a little book to look at. And I used some scrap paper, and I used some stickers and things that I had in my stash. And then if you turn it over, you can see what's on the other side. So that's how I made the dominoes. And it's a domino book. And then I made one this size, and it's a lot smaller. It's made out of cardboard. There's two pieces of cardboard. And then there's the accordion pages in the middle. And I don't have anything on the back, just the front of this one. And this one just so happenly has a drawstring on it. That was a happy accident. So that is so cute. I love this size. I got this size off of Xena. She comes in here sometimes now. She's one of the new streamers I've been watching. And she made this chipboard size. And she found some dominoes from the Dollar Tree like this. And so we ought to probably try and do a domino one of this size. It's what I wanted to do. And that would be good if we can do that. If you want to do that. It's all fun tonight. All fun and games. So anyway, if you do not have the dominoes, you do not have to have dominoes to make these. You do not have to have dominoes. You can use cardboard. And I thought I would show you what I did. cut out cardboard, and they don't have to be a particular size. They don't have to be the exact same size as a domino. It's just a mini book. You know, it's a mini book, and you might have something in your stash that will work just as good as these. It doesn't have to be this size. It could be any size to make your book. You know, you just make your pages to match on the inside. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, there's 37 of y'all in here tonight. So anyway, just for fun, I'm going to show you real quick the bases of the dominoes without the decorations part. Okay, so I'm going to try to go with this size tonight. I do have several of these, and I do have the regular dominoes, but I wanted to try the chipboard. So I need some paper that is that tall, and then you're going to take and fan fold your paper to the same width of the domino or whatever chip you're using. So this particular domino is 1.5 by 3. 1.5 by 3. If you want this size, okay. 1 1/2 by 3 inches is this particular size. And all I'm doing now is fan folding some paper that's exactly 1.5 inches wide. I can measure that again if I want to. Well, it's a little bit less than 1.5. So there's room for the pages to be on the inside, and this is the outside. So I'm not exact. So you don't have to be exact. Now, if you want to score it on a scoreboard, by all means, and then you will have the exact width. And I'm just going to trim this little piece off right here. And mine is 1 1/4 instead of 1.5 wide. So I got that part done, and it's going to go right behind, and it's going to hide behind my domino really nicely. It's going to be real nice behind there. So now I have to do the top, and I'm just going to draw it by hand and draw a line, and that is going to be removed. And I don't know if my scissors are removed. Yes, it will. Good deal. So here are my pages. Now, I have these little points. You see my little points? So if you want to curve your edges, you can do it by hand with a pair of scissors. You can do that. Or you might be able to use a punch, a corner punch. Something fell. So since my scissors are right here, I'm just going to go ahead and do them by hand. You don't have to have fancy equipment to get the effects. So what I did here was just made 2 round corners on the top of my accordion pages. Okay, so they're going to look like this now. And I'm going to do the other side the same way. So I sort of hold my domino there because it's already got the curves, and I'm going to try to make a curve on both corners. And then you kind of look at it to see if it matches, and it does. It matches okay. It does all right. And this one can be shaped a little bit better. So there you go. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a doggy tag, a dog tag. Yeah, a soldier's dog tag. So anyway, there is my accordion book, the same size as my domino. And now I'm just going to glue my domino on each end, like this. We're going to glue the ends down. So it's this end here. And it should glue real easy because it's a type of chipboard. It's some kind of a chipboard. Anyway, I'm going to glue my sides onto my dominoes, and I'm going to hold my dominoes even with each other so that the book will stay equally inside. So I'm just going to hold this for a few minutes. And then you can decorate your book. So this is the basics for the domino books. This is the basics, and then you get to make it yourself. And again, you don't have to have a card like this, but you can use playing cards. You can make your book out of a playing card, and you can even do it that size. You could do it out of two playing cards. See if I have any playing cards. Yeah, let's try that. The same difference. The same difference. And then when you open this up, I need to wipe some of the glue off so it doesn't glue all my pages together. I had a little bit of gluage come out of there. So I'm just going to open this back up so it doesn't glue together. There. Okay. So there's our accordion book, our accordion domino book. So now we will let this dry now. I'm going to leave it open and let it dry open. So you get to decorate both sides, and you can decorate this side if you want. If you want to make a little doll or anything, but you could do the same thing with two of these, with two cards of these, and you can choose which side you want to be on the outside. So I'm going to get some paper. I think I've got some more I've got some more Braille paper here. So this card is 2.5 inches wide. Playing cards are 2.5 by 3.5. So this is 2.5 by 3.5. And so all I need to do is fan fold my paper, and I'm going to try rolling it. See if I could roll it. Just for fun. See if I can roll it. It's just another way of making your fan fold. So I'm going to take the card back out and we'll roll it back up. And this is going to be trimmed off by 3.5. And I'm just going to mark it with my pen. And I'm going to also be cutting this off. So this is my markings. And I can do it by hand. I don't have a problem cutting. Some people want to use their table cutter. So anyway, now all I have to do here, instead of rolling it, I'm going to fan fold it now. So I'm going to go back and forth, back and forth. I just had to do one time. And now I have an accordion page. Now, if I wanted to make it longer, I just make another page of like this, cut off another piece of it, trim off this edge, and I can make another accordion book, and then I can either tape them together or glue them together. And I'm going to try, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to tape them. I'm just going to tape them. I'm going to tape these two ends together like that. And I'm just going to use some Scotch tape. Okay. You know, it's okay. It's mediocre tape. I didn't do a real good job, but that's okay. So now I do fan fold, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this is my new accordion book. And it opens up like this. So now all I have to do is glue my cards on each end, like we did the other chipboard. Cute, cute, cute. It is so cute. And I'm going to put I'm going to put the faces out. I'm going to put the faces out. And there we go. Now we have another little mini book. And I'm instead of dominoes, this is a card. So, but it's like a little accordion. An accordion is a musical instrument that goes like this and it makes noise or music. So I kind of like it. So here's another book for you guys out of just 2 playing cards. So hi, Joy. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Journey. Candy. Hi, everybody. If I've missed you, I'm saying hello to you now. Saying hello to you now. So anyway, isn't that cute? I'm going to let these dry, and then maybe Thursday I'll bring these 2 back out, and we can decorate them Thursday after they dry real good. And so I'm going to put this over by the Blizzard book so we can work on that Thursday. So how about them apples? So we talked about dominoes, and then you can go into some of your catalogs and try to find pictures for your little books. And these are going to go in here on each page. And these came out of a catalog that was for puzzles and diamond painting and cross stitching. It was one of those catalogs, and I found these little tiny pictures. So you have to hunt for your pictures. So we'll decorate these Thursday. And here is something off of the internet that shows how you can bundle your dominoes. This one has a little chain and a charm that closes it. This one's got a string and some cordage. And then this one's made out of, looks like some pretty scrapbooking paper. And then this one's decorated with pictures and charms. So the sky is very, very unlimited what you can make and do with your dominoes. Okay? So we'll do that Thursday. Okay. It's 7 o'clock. Okay. It was brought to my attention last week. We were talking about my Power Woman book, and and I'm sure that there are maybe one or two of you that have never seen my Power Woman book. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. My original book is over here somewhere. But a Power Woman is me and you. We are Power Women. And I'm sorry if there's any if Clint's in the room or Brian. I'm talking to the girls right now. But this could also be a Power Man. So if you are a guy, you can do the same thing that I'm doing here, and you would put men in your book, Power Men. Or maybe you have men and women, and you can make a book for Power Women and Men, because there's a lot of, Joe is my Power Man, and so it would be okay if you did a Power Woman and Man book. But I started this a couple years ago through Shelley that lives in Hawaii. Shelley lives in Hawaii, and she is a streamer, and she is in our groups. But unfortunately, her time zone's different, so she can't always catch us because a lot of times it's the middle of the night when we're streaming, for her. But she started doing Power Women with the girls in her group, and we were doing it on playing cards, and we were making ACT Power Women cards, and then we were trading them back and forth with her group. And she suggested that we do a whole deck of cards, 52 cards, and do Power Women, and then there would be one card for each week of the year, because there's 52 weeks in a year. And you would take that power card, and it would have a woman on the front of it and a positive word. And it might be encouragement. So that word would be your word of the week, to be an encouragement to others. That would be your power word for the week. So anyway, I have done it. I did it in a book format. And so I chose a book from the library, it's a random book. My library gives away discarded books, and they sell them. And I bought this book for 50 cents, and it just so happened to be a landscape of pictures. And the pages are like calendar pages. They're real nice and thick. And so whatever book you get, whatever size you use, doesn't matter. But if the pages are thin, well, then you can probably glue two of the pages together to make them a little bit thicker, like that calendar thickness. And then your book will withstand some usage, because I'm flipping through this book all the time, and I'm going to be flipping through, and I'm going to be gluing down some women in my Power Woman book, because that's what I do. It's kind of a hobby. So and then I like to give each one of my Power Women a word, and I'm giving this one here beauty. she's a beauty. And you could put it on her, beside her, on her hem of her dress. You could put it like right there. You could put it up here like a name tag, the word. You could put it anywhere you want to put it on her. Anywhere around her would be her. You could put it under her foot. It doesn't have to be. I just like to keep it close. And see, that's kind of cute right there, beauty. But I also like it up here on her sleeve. You could put it up here on her shoulder, beauty. I don't know, or on her hem. Let's put it right there. So anyway, right now I'm just going to put it right here. I've got her a word, and then I find other women. I use catalogs, clothing catalogs, and that's where all of these pictures came from, a clothing catalogs. But People's Magazine is good. So now I just need to find a page for this lady, and she does not look good with purple. She's got on a blue and orange sweater with pink pants. So let's see if we can find a flower field that she looks good in. And you all can help me if you can. And see, this was a field, and I've already put these two ladies in. And the next thing I need to do is to put a word with them, a power word. And I might have some already cut up here. And these are extra women I've cut out over time. I sit and fussy cut for a while, and I save my women. But I don't see any words. See, this is fun. This will be a fun one to put in, because she's kicking high. She's got a high kick. So it's fun to find a page that they fit on, so that we can, it's like a puzzle, and it's a leisurely thing. It doesn't have to be, here's a silhouette. It doesn't have to be discover. There's a discover. But you can use your own imagination and your own thoughts and ideas. And isn't this pretty? Somebody gave me this. They look like Barbie dolls. They do. So they're going, I will get at least, I can get 4 girls on this page. And then I don't know, it's either this side or this side. I can get 4 girls on this side. So I have to choose which girls to put on in my book. So anyway, this is my Power Woman book. So I hope that you all like it. And then you can take and put pockets in your book. And I made a tag with this one. It was a piece of scrapbooking paper that I put on some junk mail, and I can put this in the book like this. It looks nice, So that's how you make a Power Woman book, and you just have fun with it yourself. And we can go ahead and see. I've got more pictures back here, and I'm still looking for a page that I can put this lady. She might look good over here in the desert. Or over here in the field with the deer. She can be with the deer. Or over here on the rocks. I don't know where she looks good. Or in a field. There's a lot of pink and purple in this book. Ooh, look, this might be hers. I think that's going to be her page. These are kind of orangey red flowers, and they match the orange in her stripes. So that's where she's going to go. So she's a little bit too tall. So you have to decide on if she's going to get a haircut or is she going to have flat shoes. And let's see what I can do. she's got on pumps. See, I could cut at least a little 1/4 of an inch off there so that her head will be in the book. That's what I'll have to do. So I'll just give her shoes a little trim. And you can trim their, you can also trim, you can cut their legs and then tuck under and glue her legs back together. There's ways to make them people shorter. So there's our Power Woman today. And I do have, I usually have lots of words in my stash. I have words like this. So let's give her joy. And but you can do whatever you want to do in your book. If you want to give them names, you can give her a name. You can give her some joy of the day. So we're going to give her a little bit of joy. Like that. Oop, I got to glue her shoe down. Okay. So, did I say hi to everybody? Hi, Susan. Hi, Deannie. And anybody else that I missed? Y'all chit-chatting? Okay. It's been a while. How are you? How you doing, Candy? How you doing? How you doing, everybody? I hope everybody is well and feeling good tonight. Oh, Cheryl's not feeling very good tonight. Uh-oh. Did Teresa come in tonight? Have I seen Teresa? Teresa Church is starting to stream, and Cheryl wants to try to stream, and I'm trying to work with her, but I don't know that I'm doing any good. I'm not doing a good job. Thank you, Janet. I know that when I first started streaming, Violet and Janet both helped me quite a bit to get on and to get hooked up, and I don't know how to do it. I just I click on what they tell me to click, and it does it. And Cheryl's trying to learn how to do it, and I'm thinking we might need some help, Cheryl. I haven't seen her today either. I hope she's feeling good. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet. So anyway, we did a Power Woman. We gave her a word, and we can put these words in the beginning of the book for later, for another day. So there. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to share my Power Woman book with you. This is number 2. This is the second one. And if you guys are really interested, go get you find you an old book that you can use to alter. I don't know, when I did my first book, it was this size of a book. It was landscaped, and it was also a photo book. And the photo book has usually has thicker paper. And that's why I chose it for my Power Woman book. So you can pick whatever book you want to do to start your Power Women, and it doesn't have to be this big of a book. It could be half this size. So, but that's mine, and I wanted to share it with you because we are Power Women. We're powerful and we're positive, and we're rooting for each other, and we want each other to advance in our art for sure. Uh, so there's my kick on that. And um, let's see, what else do I have? Um, I wanted to do a pouch tonight, one of those zipper pouches, and I've been decorating them with a napkin. And uh, so we can do this tonight if you guys want to. And what I've been doing is I'm going to do my little devotion first. My devotion is not necessarily affiliated with the Bible, but the other day someone said that I needed a verse with one of the things that I did a devotion on, and I cannot find the page that I did the devotion on. I can't find the art page. I don't know what I did. I don't know what book it's in. And I looked through the current book that I was in and I couldn't find it. And it had to do with grow with where you are planted. And I'll have to go back and find the video that I did this in. And that was done last Tuesday. And but it talked about uh, where we traveling to. We kind of travel throughout our life, and we have all these stepping stones and things, and sometimes we are where we are, like right here, and we are to grow where we're planted. And I talked about how I moved to Florida, and I'm from West Virginia and stuff. And but anyway, there is a Bible verse that goes with that. If anybody remembers, I think Cheryl was asking about it, and so was Teresa. And so I wanted to give Cheryl and Teresa this little verse, and it's from Genesis chapter 1, verse 11. And then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear and trees on the land to bear fruit with seeds in it, according to their various kinds." And so it was, and and so it was so it was so. And that was how it was kind of a story of how all of the seeds, how we produce, how the trees and the vegetables produce the gardens, and how things are planted. And I was associating this Bible verse with us, and we are a flower, and wherever our feet are is where we're supposed to grow. And so that was the Bible verse for last week that I wanted to correct my paper. Moving the dominoes out of the way. But tonight I want to talk about something else. And then after I would talk about this, we'll go into the bag. We'll decorate the bag, and I'll draw your name first so that you can be picking. So you get to pick out your own napkin. So this is kind of a Power Woman. I accidentally found this, so I'm going to fussy cut it out. I just found it like literally 5 minutes before the show. And it is so funny how things arrive in my lap uh, before I stream. And I try to to write out a list of what I want to do, and stick to a little agenda. But sometimes things fall in my lap, and it's like, you're going to do this one too. So this little gal here represents, I guess it kind of represents me, in a sense. Uh, I'm getting older. I'm getting a little bit older, and I'm turning more and more and more into my mother. It's just amazing. Um, I've, I've always, the past 10 or 15 years, I've said I've already become my mother, but I have not. Tonight, I don't feel like I have. I still feel like I am still turning into my mother. I haven't become her yet, and I'm not sure if I'll ever will, because her shoes were her shoes were small, but they were mighty. She was something. She is. Uh, it's all good about my mama. And I'm sure you all could probably say the same thing with family members of yours. So, but I think everybody knows that I was really, really, really close to my mom. And when she passed away, it's been a year and a half ago. It knocked me off my feet. I really have to say that streaming and arting was my vent. It really helped me. My arting really helped me work through the sadness of it all. And so, if you guys are working through something in your life, this might be a way that you can choose uh, to help you get through your stepping stones. And they're all stepping stones that we travel on. And but this talks about, this is a poem. This is going to be a poem. And I'm going to read the poem to you in just a minute, as soon as I get her fussy cut it out. And let's see if I can curve that a little bit. She's got legs, so I'm giving her legs. But all of my devotions that I've been doing so far, there's been a little bit of a Bible reading, but for the most part, it's all about common sense and right from wrong and good from evil, and I think that is the challenge that I want to take away from my devotions, is to be a better you, to be a stronger you, to help us through each day, and to help us work through our art. There's so many people who have a hard time breaking that page, breaking that white page. And tonight I went ahead and painted purple down. And there is it goes along with what I'm going to talk about. But but a lot of people have a hard time putting something down in a book, or making something up to do, or being how to be more creative in your own room, in your desk, on your art paper. How should I start, and so you can start by collecting things, collecting objects. You could do the ABC book. That would be my first go-to exercise, is try an ABC book. And instead of doing the alphabet, well, maybe you can just do seasonal things. Uh, Spring. We just came through spring, so maybe you can start with flowers, and then uh, then we're working into going into summer, so you can switch from spring to summer. And yeah, there's lots of things that you can do with an empty book, with an empty page. And a glue book is a glue book. You glue stuff in your book. It doesn't. There's no right or wrong in what you want to glue down. You can glue anything down that you want, anything that you like. It could be a color. It could be an object. Uh, so there's got to be something, out of a magazine that you like. There's got to be. There just got to be. So anyway, I'm glued this little this little gal down, sort of. She's sort of glued down, and she's wrinkly, but that's all right. I'm not going to worry about that part. I'm gluing her down. So anyway, the reason why I have her is I have a few things that I want to put on my page. And one of the things I wanted to do was to use my swirl eraser that I made last week. I had so much fun doing these. These was the first time I have ever done eraser carving. So if you're interested in carving, I think I did that Thursday night last week. So maybe we can do some more carving Thursday if there's something that you'd like for me to carve, or a challenge or something. So anyway, I'm going to use my stamp, and it's a swirly stamp. And it is just really cute. So I'm going to put a few of these down. Random. So I'm making an art page. I'm making an art page. There we go. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alrighty, I think that's good enough. Okay. I keep saying okay, and I keep putting more down. Uh-huh. All right, that's enough. So anyway, I'm using my stamp, and I think that's all I need. And I got somebody at the door. It's Abby. Abby's at the door. Hey guys. I know. I know it. Now, say hi to everybody. Say hi. They're all listening. They're all ears. Okay. Now, are we still here? Okay, so anyway, I have a few other little things here. I've got a pocketbook. So she might have her pocketbook hanging off her shoulder like that. And I've got a piece of thread that I was going to attach to the to the pocketbook and hang around her arm or something. I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm just going to do it. Just something for fun. So I'm gluing that down. and I'm making a mess. So this is going to go on her arm. And then this is going to go back to her bag. So I need to cut part of that so that it's on her arm. Like that. Joe's on the lawnmower. Can you hear it? So I've got that strap going around her arm. Can you tell? I think it looks all right. Not too shabby. That looks good. And then we'll trim this one. Yeah. Okay. So we've got that. She's got a little bag. We're dressing her up is what we're doing. We're dressing her up. So let's see. I have a hat. I've got a couple of hats. So you all can tell me which hat you like. There's that one. I'm not sure. I think it goes this way. There's this one. That's number 2. Number 2. Here's number 3. And here's number 4. And here's number 5. I need to cover her bun up because you know how I like buns. Is Teresa here? Hi, Teresa. Hi, sweetie. How are you feeling today? So, did you all, number 1? I couldn't tell which way it went on. I think it goes on this way. Two, you like 2? Teresa says no hat. Well, okay. And I like this hat. It's the biggest one, and it kind of matches her big head. But we could take and put the hat in her hand. She doesn't have to wear the hat. She could be doing like one of these things on her with her hat in her hand. But if we put a hat on her, we could also put a feather in her hat. We could put a feather in her hat. Doesn't that look good? Chopsticks for the bun. Well, she could have chopsticks. Okay. That would be good. We got shoes too, believe it or not. We got these shoes. Now these shoes kind of match her outfit. I could put some new shoes on her. They go in the right direction. Oh, yeah. I think we should put the shoes on her, too. She needs jewelry. Oh, well, let's see. Let me glue her shoes. I'm going to pick this hat. I just think it looks good. You like it slanted? Like she's running? Because she acts like she's running or dancing or something. And we can keep these hats. We don't have to get rid of them. She can change her hat anytime she wants. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to drop that. She could change her shoes out anytime she wants. Yeah. She could have more than one hat. We'll just do that. And then there's gloves. Should we have gloves on? We want that glove or this glove? Yeah. We can do all kinds of little things. Go, Granny, go. She looks like a go, Granny, go. There's a song, an oldie song. Go, Granny, go. Put the hat in her hand too. And then I have a little scarf. We could put the scarf on her. It could be going about behind her. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And I think I like this glove over here. Okay, that looks good. Got another pocketbook. Got another pair of shoes. Okay, I think I got everything down. Sort of tacked down anyway. I got to put that glove on there. And you think she needs some jewelry. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So maybe she's going to have pearls on. I think she should have some pearls. I think she should have some pearls. Maybe even one or two sets. Let's put some pearls on her. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Everybody saying hi, Tammy. Hi, everybody. There's 36 of y'all in here. Look at that. A book in her hand. She needs a book in her hand. Well, anyway, we could do lots and lots of things to her, but there's a little story that goes with her, and it says it says. Can you all see her real good? Okay, move some of this up. When I am an old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat, which doesn't even go, and it doesn't suit me, and I shall spend my pension money on lemonade and summer gloves and satin sandals and say we've no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and press alarm bells and run my stick along the public railing and make up for the sobriety of my youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick flowers in other people's gardens and learn how to spit. You can wear terrible shirts and grow more fat and eat 3 pounds of sausage at a go, or only bread and pickles for a week, and hoard pens and pencils and bear mats and things in boxes. But now we must have clothes that keep us dry and pay our rent and not swear in the streets and set good examples for the children. We must have friends to dinner and read the papers. But maybe I ought to practice a little now so people who know me are not too shocked and surprised when suddenly I am old and start to wear purple. That's the story. Did Becca say something? Well, the buffer was just all and knocked me on the door, check me my line and say, yep, it's you. Somehow my line is causing interference with the whole neighborhood. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's called the Red Hat Society, and it's been around for quite a few years. And somebody just recently sent me the fabric. So I had the hats and the gloves and the shoes and the pocketbook, but I didn't have the woman. The woman came to me literally 5 minutes before showtime tonight. I was going to try to draw a woman, and I know for a fact that it wasn't going to be any good. So somehow somebody sent me this in my magazines, and I said, "Oh my gosh, that's it! That's what I'm doing tonight. She's the one." But anyway, the idea of this is, as we get older, we don't have to be old and grumpy. We can be old and happy. We can be older. I'm older than a lot of you guys. I'm probably older than over 50% of y'all. And I don't sound old, but I am of that age. And I just thought that this was funny. My mom read this same skit in front of the women of the circle in our church, and she wore purple and she had a red hat and read this thing to them, and she did it as a skit, and I'm not sure, but I'm I don't know what Bible verse this would attach to in the Bible, but I'm sure that we can find something about aging, and we can find something about caring for the aged, the widows and the childrens and the orphans. There's all kinds of scenario, things that we could pull in. And our everyday life in today's society has to do with caring for our neighbors and our friends and our family. And now that I'm getting to an age in my life where I've lost both my parents now, and Joe has lost his father, and his mother is very ill. So we have to care for our elderly, and the same thing with Joe and I. We are caring for each other. He's taking care of me, and I'm trying to take care of him, and as it should be in a marriage. And but it makes me want to get up and do more or do a little extra without having somebody ask me or wait till they are in distress and need that. So it's like taking out a glass of water to Joe in the middle of cutting grass. That would be something extra that I'm thinking about for him. So that means I got to go take him a drink. Right now, he's cutting the grass. But I'm just saying, those little tiny blessings that we do without having someone tell us, you know, we should be like that with each other. And we don't need for somebody to remind us to do those little extra miles. That's like um, giving the post carrier a thank you letter, like I did. Remember when I did that about, I don't know, a month or so ago? And I just out of the blue wrote a thank you note to my postal carrier, and she wrote me back a thank you note for that thank you note, you know, and unexpectedly. And I think I touched her in a way that I didn't know. I did not know I was going to touch her in another special way. And so we have to love each other, take care of each other, and do more for each other somehow, some way. And we have to wear our red hats. And maybe we have a craft hat. Maybe it's a crafty hat. Uh, you know, get into the craft room more often and do more art, because somebody's going to see your art eventually. And it might be your family, your children, your spouses. They're going to look at your art and say, wow, you've really improved. Joe says that to me all the time, and I don't know why. I mean, what I do is cut up a piece of fabric and glued it down. This is nothing. This is so simple. Anybody can do this page. I used my own stamps. I picked out the purple. We had to have purple. I said, well, it won't be a purple dress, but it'll be a purple background. And you just make do. You make it work for you. You know. So anyway, that's my devotion today, and I don't know how should I label this. What should I put on there? Um, we need to put a little sign right here that says always be happy, uh, enjoy the ride. I don't know what could be, or walk. She's walking. So aging gracefully. There you go, Janice. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to find my marker, and I'm going to put aging gracefully. There you go. There you go. Aging gracefully. Cool. Okay. Aging gracefully. And I could still do a little more doodling here. I think I just ruined it. I better stop. Not what I really, really wanted to do, but I just decided to try. But we never know until we try. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. We're not going to fret about it. So, but we tried it. I tried it to see. Yeah. Angie said something. Just want to say hello. I'm not at home. Where I am, we've seen 17 bears. Wow, Angie. She goes on these evening drives, and she's up in Tennessee. And the other day, it was deer. She saw a herd of deer. Janice says, Angie, you're going to be kidnapped by Bigfoot if you don't stay out of the woods. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to date it. Let me date it. Where's my little dater? Today is the 1st. June the 1st. I get to change my thingy dingy. June. And we can go to 1 and 2. Is there a blank? Let's try that. I think someone in her family is is lamping or spotlighting in Virginia. That's illegal. Tennessee, yeah, I know it is. I think it's illegal in just about everywhere. So we've got June the 1st. And we've got a piece of tape. And I'll make it the tip in. So I got that. And I can put that away and sign my name. And we did the old woman. Okay. So, good night, Janet. Good night, Freddie. Sweet dreams. Okay, she's out by the airport, so now she's coming home. Okay, Angie. Candy lives in the suburbs. What is lamping or spotlighting? Okay. Well, it's illegal. Okay, so I don't know how I know about this. Okay, because it's an illegal act. But you go out at dark. You go out at dark, and you drive through the country roads. And when you come to a field, you shine your flashlight or your lamp or your spotlight through the field, and look for eyes. And when you see the eyes, you'll probably see a little herd of deer. And you can see other animals as well in the dark. So I have seen deer, fields of deer, and foxes. I've seen fox, dogs, but I've never seen a live bear, a bear. Never a live bear in where I lived. But you can see other animals, and you can see groundhogs and possums and raccoons. And but it's illegal to do it, because especially if you have a gun in the vehicle, a hunting gun, because um, you're not giving the animal a chance in the wild if you're cheating in the hunting game. So that's why it's illegal. But if you're hunting during the daylight, you know, it's a different type of hunting. And if the cops catch you spotlighting, they'll give you a ticket. But we only did it for fun. We weren't doing it for hunting, but it was the same thing. They don't want you spotlighting the animals. And so that's what that's all about. Yeah, it's legal to catch them that way. You're right, Deannie. It is. We have, when the moon is full, the shrimp are running, and they run towards the light of the moon. And a lot of times the boaters will have a red light on the back of their boats to attract shrimp. Yeah, Janice, it's not fair and it's not a real hunting. No skill to it. You're right. And it's more of a massacre than it is hunting. Rebecca's got a fawn and a doe, a mama and a baby in her backyard right now. She's got wildlife in her backyard. That's awesome, Rebecca. Kathy's got deer in her yard also. I haven't seen any deer, but we do have deer in my area. I've seen deer not on our street. Let's put it that way, on my street. But I have a fenced-in backyard as well. But I have seen. Uh, we've got raccoons and we've got possums and armadillos. We've got turtles, wild, big, fat, wild, big turtles like this. And we have a lot of little ponds in the area. And I got a lot of birds. I've got cranes and herons, and we have hawks, a lot of red-tailed hawks. We have uh, bald eagles. Um, so yeah, we got quite a bit of, and we've got like wild dogs and wolves, coyotes. Where they're coyotes, we got coyotes. Yeah, we got alligators too. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So anyway, I hope you all liked your little devotion. It was just a little something off the top. And this was the fabric that somebody sent me. Who was it that sent me the fabric? And I've had so many people send me things. Um, if you've sent me this piece, let me know in the comments below, down below, in the comment section. And unless she's already in here, she might be even in here now as we speak. But somebody sent me the fabric for my quilt, but I did it on a page instead. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of my lady. And I'll probably ought to take a picture of my little books. My little accordion books. On a different page. There it is. That's where that other one goes. I found it. I found where the Bible verse goes. What do I do with it? Now I can't find the Bible verse. Here it is. This is where I want to put my grow where you're planted. The Bible verse goes here. Okay. Now I'm complete. This was last week's, I guess. So now there's 37 of you in the room. So if you don't mind, stop chatting for just a few minutes and put in a number between 1 and 100. A number between 1 and 100. and we'll decorate a bag. And be patient with us because the moderators will help us if there's any doubles. And Janice, there's 99's already been. Oh, she put it in again. Okay. Gotcha, Janice. You're fine. You're fine. So, oh, she's got a raised planter 4 foot high. Candy, is 4 your number? Nope, Candy, 4 is not her number. And it's 4 foot high, and the deer probably love it at that perfect height. That's great, Candy. That's neat. That's cool. Between 1 and 100. If you're in the balcony, you better come out and play. And I will tell you that if you've won a bag, I'm inviting you to give it away if you win again, out of kindness. And I'll just go ahead and rough it up a little bit. And this bag isn't anything of any value. It's no value at all. It's just a little something that I bought, and it's exactly 62.5 cents. So that's all you're winning. You're not winning any money, but it's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. And you have to be present to win. You have to be here to win. This is the hardest part. I wonder if I put a little bit of gesso on it, if that would help. Brittany's putting in 8-8 for 88. For some reason, the chats will not take a number 88. It's a glitch that YouTube has. 88. There you go. That's Brittany's favorite number. Okay. They're still coming in. Check for doubles now. Check for doubles. I'm getting my muscles all worked up here. I'm working out, man. Working out. Great. Okay. Okay. Is that everybody? Okay. We've checked for doubles. Okay. I'm going to type in stop just for good measures. And I'm going to go to random.org. And I'm going to put in 100. And the number is going to be, y'all ready? Oh, Teresa's got 16 in. Okay. That's okay. We will accept Teresa's number. Make sure you are live. Yeah, we'll include Slowpoke Teresa. She might be doing something. She's probably cooking. She likes to cook at this time of the night. So the new number is going to be 18. Who's got the number 18 without going over? Teresa's coming up with the 16. Do we have a 17 or an 18 in the house? It might be Teresa. Uh-oh. Oh, 18 on the head. Cheryl. Demerico is I don't know. That's not which Cheryl is it a new Cheryl? I don't know her. Tell me. It's Cheryl D. Okay. Cheryl D. Well, welcome, Cheryl. Congratulations. What a nice home or welcome gift you get. You get a welcome gift. So I need for Cheryl to message me her address. Demarco, according to my eyes. Okay. Cheryl, you got to talk to me now. You'll have to share your address with me in Messenger if you can. That's great. Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome, honey. You're sitting very quietly in the balcony. Well, welcome, honey, and congratulations. Can you message me your address through Messenger? Would that be okay? And then I'm going to get my napkins out so you can pick me which napkins you like. And I'll decorate your bag with a napkin. Okay. Yes, she should be very happy that she came out of the balcony tonight. That's great, Cheryl. I will. She will. Okay. Now, if you want to join uh, my Facebook group, you can ask. You go to my Facebook group and you can ask to join. And when you do, we'll accept you. One of the girls that will accept you after you ask to join. And the only reason why you have to ask to join is because we are a closed group to the public, and not anybody can come in to our group. You have to be a member, and we have our addresses and phone numbers in our files, and we don't want just anybody to see our things. So we're private for protection. But if you want to post any art or ask any art questions, you can go to my Facebook group, and there's a bunch of us girls that go through the Facebook group every day. So, and you're allowed to post any kind of art related items in there. So let's see the napkins. I've got some napkins right here, and you get to pick out. You have to tell me which ones you like. So I have butterflies and flowers. There's another butterfly that will match with that. I've got some roses, real pretty roses. I got some bumblebees. And then I have a little garden. I could do a garden theme. It takes 2 or 3 napkins to do both sides of the bag. What did Teresa say? Did I do something wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong, honey. Teresa, you're okay. We were talking about you maybe going to dinner or something. We talked about you, but we didn't say nothing bad. Okay, so anyway, Cheryl, you get to pick out some of these napkins to put on your little zipper pouch. And I was just getting this one unstuck. It was stuck together. So, but there's several little, these over here kind of like all blend together, and I can do a Mod Podge combo with these. Oh, we were talking about. That's okay, Teresa. It wasn't anything bad. Your number came up after I typed in stop, and we were calling you a slowpoke. I guess we did talk bad about you, but we didn't mean it in a mean way. We didn't mean it. We didn't mean it in a mean way. Okay, so anyway, some of these flowers kind of go together. If you want a garden themed, I could put a chicken on the front of it if you like chickens. I can keep life simple on it. I can do an Art Deco. Uh, I've got some more Art Deco if you like this type of pattern. I could put a bird's nest. There's some more flowers. There's some pretty little birds. There's another chicken. I could probably come up with some black and white. You do like the bright flowers? Okay. Sold. Just want to make sure there wasn't anything in here that you just couldn't live without. I could probably come up with an all pink one. I could put some French fries on there. These are gardeny. There's some more black and white. Some more birds. I can do butterflies and flowers because I've got 2 of these. That would be good. It would match both sides. I could put emojis on it. Good night, Donna. Thank you, honey. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you soon. I do have a unicorn, some parrots, some more black and white. Some different gardening. Okay. I'm going to go with the first flowers. If nothing else has jumped out at you. I got pink flamingos. I got a mermaid. I've got some paint blobs. Okay, I'm going to go with what we had there. Just making sure nothing else jumps out at you. Got some more roses. Okie dokie. All right. We can stack all these back up for the next time. No birds, please. Okay. Not a bird lover. Okay. No problem. No chickens, no birds. No problem. But it'll be butterflies. Butterflies okay? I don't have to put very many butterflies. If you'd rather just to have just the flowers, I can just do just flowers. If butterflies is not your favorite. It's your bag. I can do anything you want. No birds. Okay. Oh, did you see the Santa Claus one? Okay, let me put this away, and I'm going to use these, and I do pretty good with the collage format. Collaging certain things down. No butterflies. Okay. Okay, we can take the butterflies away. We can do this. We've got plenty. Okay, no butterflies. I can take the butterflies off of that one. That one's not going to be a problem. So, I'm going to do magic. Hi, Sharon. This is how you take the butterflies off. No butterflies, just flowers. And the butterflies are gone. Now, I got a question. It's not too late to tell me, but there is a butterfly right there. You want me to take that butterfly out too? Brittany wants the butterflies. We'll have butterflies. because if that's a problem, I can fix it. That's okay. All right. They're real they're in the background kind of. And then this napkin, I can take these butterflies off. No problem. We'll take them off. I have to won't be a problem. I can do it. But this is what makes it so nice is you get to pick, you get to pick what you want on your thing. And that just makes it nice. See, this one doesn't have any butterflies. This one's got a few butterflies. And then this one is good. All right, we got it now. Okay, I don't think I have to use this one because it's got, I got a sister one here. We'll take sister instead. A sister napkin. It's going to be really, really cute. Yeah, that one's good. We like that one. So, alrighty. Look, this one. And this one. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now I'm ready to glue. Kathy, I think Kathy's going to like what I'm doing. Okay, Kathy. Thank you, honey. I'm just going to put some of this fantastic conglomeration of glue that I have here. This is it's a decoupage glue with a little bit of gloss varnish in it. The gloss varnish dries with a little bit of a hard surface. That's good. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. When I first started doing these bags, I discovered that the napkins did not stick. So I've been using I've been sanding the bag helps, and the glue sticks to the roughness, little bit of roughness it has there. So that's good. And changing up my glue helps too, I think, because it's got some good stuff in it. But this will go underneath and on top. Got to get a good base down first. So let's see how we can do it. And I'm just an amateur. I'm not specialist at this. I have no clue if it's going to work. No clue. And it's just a little bag. It's nothing special. But it's fun, and I enjoy doing the crafting part of it as well. So you have to be real careful when you have napkins, when you do napkin art, or the napkin will rip and tear. It will. Gotta be careful. So let's see how that'll work. I need a little something right there. I can put a word on here. If you'd like to have a word, an encouraging word, I could probably have something in my stash over here that might work out if you do want a word, a little power word or something. And I'll let this dry before I do the other side. So we're going to let this dry, and it won't take very long. The fan is on over here, so it will dry here shortly. Might as well get that second coat on here. so nothing will tear. And then you've got your little craft bag. Little arts and craft. You can put some paper in it. You can put some pencils in it. Markers. So I'm just going to let this dry, and it's going to be like this on the other side as well. I got enough to do the other side. And if you want a word, I can put one or more words on it if you do want a word. I've got some words you can choose from. If anything pops out at you, Carol. If you want any kind of a word on it randomly. Would be pretty cool. We got words. Words of encouragement is all that they are. Do you have believe? Yes, I can print it out. This one says cupcakes are muffins that believed in miracles. Thank you, Janet. I can just put plain believe as well. Oh, Carol, and her name's Cheryl. Sorry, Cheryl. Yes, you're right. I call everybody by the wrong name all the time. And I catch myself even in my videos. I mean, I'll be talking to Brenda one minute, and the next second I'll call her Deborah. I mean, it's like that. It's just like that, and I just said it. So sorry, Cheryl. We got two Cheryls now. Yay! We got Cheryls. We got Cheryl J and Cheryl D. Uh, I can do believe. No problem. I have to. I have to create it. I can create it. We got it. Okay. Okay, I'm creating. I'm creating. I'm still in the room. I'm still in the room. No problem. Oh, Cheryl, awesome that you shared that with me and us. Okay. Yes, we do have to believe. We have to believe. Yes. Yes, we do. Thank you for sharing. That's that was so nice. Thank you. We've got some pretty good prayer warriors in here. So just saying, we've got some pretty good prayer warriors in here. Cool. That's Joe on the lawnmower. Did I spell it right? I before E? I'm a terrible speller. I'm the first to admit it. I'm a terrible speller. Okay, now let's see. Put this away. Save these for another day. Somebody might need that for something. I have a sticker drawer that I put all these little things in. I don't know, do I want to ink them? It'll smear if I do with this glue. Here's one side. This is what this side's going to look like. Let me let that dry just a second more. It's got to dry just a little bit. Now, and then while we're waiting for that to dry, let's work a little bit in the Alice in Wonderland book. Think that would be okay? The Alice book. So it's coming along really nice. I'm happy with everything, with what we've done so far. I'm really happy with it. Okay. Now, see here. Let's go over here. So we've been working on this, and I think I've got the front page. The front page of it done. These are a set of dominoes with the Alice in Wonderland pictures are on it, and I used them when I made that little dominoes packet in there. And I can cut the rest of these to put in the book. And all I have to do is trim them out a little bit. And I've already got things sort of divided up. Here's a few more things. And all of these little things are these are extras to embellish with. I still haven't stamped anything out with that, and I've got some cardstock to do it on. I did find this crane that I thought matched the one that she was holding. She was holding one in here. So maybe we can work on that one tonight. This is just a yard ornament. This is a tea party. Some more cutouts. This was a tea party. I'm done with this page. I'm really pleased. I wanted to put some brads in it. So this has to be done yet. And this is the caterpillar page. I've got a napkin to put down on it. And this is the one with her holding the pink flamingo. I know it's not pink, but I'm going to cut it out and put it in the corner or something. I think it'll be cute. It's a crane. It's a bird. That's what it is. It's a bird. And I just thought it would be cute to stick in the yard and to stick on our page. We'll see. It's right there if we do decide to use it. Okay, so I'm going to look at these. The spades, the queen, and the king. So I think I've got a king and queen page. It's full. So we're bleeding over into another king and queen page. And then there's a spade for the gardeners. I'm gonna put that in there. So I'm going to do the caterpillar page because I want to use this napkin. It's Superman. Thank you, Teresa. So this napkin is very whimsical, and it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland because of the mushrooms and this particular rose with the face in the middle of it. I think there was a flower in the movie that had a woman's face in it while she was walking through the forest. So I don't know. It just goes with. I just think it goes with. So I just have to decide how to put it on these pages. So I'm going to take the back off of it because we know that it doesn't glue down very good with the back. And we'll use this for a cleanup. And there's another one. There's two. There's two. So you have to take your time and try to get the second one to come off. It's glued on a little tight, and we just sort of have to take our time to separate it. I'm pretty sure there's another one on the back. And sometimes if you have a little tear, it makes it easier to find it. Like, and then again, maybe this is the back. I've usually, when there's white showing, it's usually another back. Huh. So, it's a well-made napkin. It's well made. It's got plenty of glue on it, so I guess we'll just use it as this. Okay, we will. So I'm going to put this, let's see, right here. And I'm going to put this one over here. And I'm going to, it should be one. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the middle. And then the edges are going to have to be painted this maybe a tan. I do have this color of beige. It's a beige, and it's a brownie beige. It's called Territorial, and this is going to match the edges. So I'm going to put this on the edges of my paper. Oh, tape it. Yeah, I can try tape. I'll try some tape. Okay, I got that edge done. I'll put a little bit over here. Details, details. If you want it done right, you got to pay attention to your details. I'm going to be having some company tomorrow. I've got company coming. both Joe's daughters are coming in, and they're bringing two of the grandchildren, but they're teenagers. I think they're 14 and 16. So they're big kids. So I expect that they will be in the pool the whole time. I'm just planning on it. Just a planning on it. And they're coming in tomorrow night, and then they're going to get up early and go. They want to go kayaking on Thursday, so they're going to take off and go play. Tape is working. The tape is working. But it's still stuck on there pretty good. It doesn't want to come off. It's like it's really glued on there. But there is a second backing. And if it doesn't want to come off, I'm going to leave it on there, because it is glued on there. It does not want to come off like the others do. I've never had one do glued on this good before. This is a well-made napkin. And I do not know, but somebody gave it to me. Somebody gifted this napkin to me. Don't know who. But if I want to take my time and piddle with it, I suppose. But it doesn't want to really peel off. So if I glue it real good and be careful, I'm just going to leave it on. I'm going to leave it on. It's just not wanting to come off. So this will be an exception to the ruling. So what I want to do first is put some glue down. In the middle. Like that. And then I'm going to find the center. And we'll put this in the gutter first. Like that. And there might be a couple of wrinkles. Just a few. And this is going down. So, all I need now is a little bit more glue on the edges. Like that. A little bit more over here on this side. Like that. And I'm going to pat that dry. It is pretty. It's very unusual with the mushrooms, and it's kind of like nursery rhymes, because this reminds me of the Little Red Riding Hood. This reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. We got the mushrooms. It's very whimsical in a nursery rhyme way. Teresa's got some storms a-coming. Okay, so I'm going to take my book and turn it to the side and take my wet water, it's just a water paintbrush, and I'm going to go down the edge of this napkin, and this will tear off. And then this one will tear off as well. Ta-da! Okay, so then I've got some things that I can put on the page that are in here. Don't pick the mushrooms. Don't pick the mushrooms, boys. That's in Peter Pan. Beware, these red mushrooms look pretty, but they are poisonous. Ooh. Now this one goes up to there, and I can get, I kind of want these, or I can count. That didn't even look like a mushroom, but these do, and those are blooming. Here's a beautiful netting mushroom that looks like a little dress, but it's either the dress or these. I might be able to do both if I cut them off. Okay, I'm gonna hold my mouth right. Okay, Candy. Good night, honey. Thanks for hanging out with me. So I'm going to go down here and see if I can't trim out these mushrooms. And just lay them right here. That's good. That's good. And then I saved the dress. And I'm going to put the dress underneath this lady here in the flower, the dress mushroom. See, you just never know what will happen if you hold your mouth right. You just have to hold your mouth right. So here she is with her little mushroom dress. And then I got the frogs or the umbrellas. Like that. And they can go over here. And I got a couple. I got one frog. I can save the frog. There, we got a frog. And I think I can save some of these guys. We had a friend of the family, the lady that my mom knew down here, And she had a mushroom in her backyard, and she cooked it and ate it, and she got deathly sick. Deathly sick. So don't eat the mushrooms if they're wild. So anyway, I'm going to put these all along the bottom down here, and I'm going to put this one up here. There's Joe. He's letting them out. Can you get through, Abby? I think she did. Nora has been a very good. She's been very good for Abby. We've had Nora for a year and a half, and Abby is she's 14, so we've had Abby a lot longer. Hi, Clint. And Nora will push the door open with her nose and barge in. She has no fear of that. So we can leave the back door just barely closed, and Nora will push it open and come in. But Abby will not. But since we've had Nora, we put in a little doggy door, or a screen walk through on the porch in one of the panels, and of course Nora goes right through it, no problem. And now Abby will go through it. She goes through the screen, so this is a good thing. But she follows Nora, and so if the door is cracked and she can get her head through, she knows that she's not going to get squished. But Abby thinks she's going to get squished, and she's very skittish in that department. But she's been going through. She's been braver. And so I'm very proud of her. Very proud of my girl, Abby. But we got Nora for the reason that Abby was getting a little older. And we thought that a younger dog would be company for her and keep her active and playful. And it's working. It's working just as we wished. We had planned. So we're real happy with the outcome of Nora to our family. She has. We didn't know for sure you never know for sure if you're going to like a dog. But when we got her, I thought she was going to be a smaller dog, and turned out that she has a lot of German Shepherd in her, which is not a small dog. But she's also got another dog in her that's small too, and she didn't grow anymore. So she weighs 30 pounds, and she's at her full adult height, because we've had her for a year and a half. She was probably about 6 or 7, 8 months old when we got her. So she's at least 2 years old now. So I think she's at her adult weight right now. So, and we love her. Oh, you made it home. Okay. Hello from Wild Lady. Angie's home. Good. There's Sandra and Louise. Hi, Sandra. Hi, everybody. Hi, Clint. Clint's in the house. So now I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to get my bag back and check it. It's still tacky, but I think I can work on it. So I want to put this over here. Get some gluage down. And this is for our new guest, our new friend, Cheryl. Cheryl's going to get this little bag. And we're glad she's going to get it. We are glad. Let's see this side over here. And we're wrapping the edges. Like that. And we're going to put a little bit of this down over here. That's good. So I am concentrating on this bag. It is going to be so cute. It's going to be stinking cute. That's what it's going to be. Stinking cute. Stinking cute. Yep, we got 2 Cheryls now. Yay! We just couldn't get enough, so we had to have another one. That's right. We liked Cheryl so much, we just had to have 2. 2 Cheryls.2 Cheryls in one. Double mint. Like the double mint twins. A lot of you all do not know that commercial, I would imagine. Telling my age again. I'm telling my age. Well, I'm going to get the scissors. It does not want to cooperate. And I need a little something right there in the middle. Let's try that. Can't even tell. Perfect. Okay, so now I've got these little guys. Very good. Very, very good. Just a little bit more to do. Finishing touches on the edges. Okay. There it is. Okay. I got a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of the caterpillar page. And this is ready to I'm going to hang it up with the tie, and I'll hang it up and let it dry overnight before I mail it. It'll need to. It won't go out in today or tomorrow's mail. It'll probably go out in the next day's mail, Thursdays. And I have a little doorknob up here that I hang them on so that they don't touch anything and that they can dry the rest of the way. So it's hanging up to dry. Hanging up to dry. So anyway, I just got a message from another friend, and let's see. Where did I see her? Didn't see her there. Oh, it was over here. I just got a message from a dear friend who lives in Wales. She's up awful late. I'm streaming right now. Come say hello. Come say hello. I've missed you. So I told her I'm streaming right now to come in and say hello. So maybe she'll come in. She'll come in and say hello. So if she does, be sure and give her a warm welcome back. Her name is Julie, and I bet she's been in the balcony. She might have been up in the balcony with Cheryl. So let's see if she'll come in and play with us some more. So anyway, that was good. So I'm going back to my Alice book. And I'm going to look for, see what we've got over here. We've got this to do. We can do that next. And then we've got a few cards. And this little card, he's cute. And we can decorate this page. So I want to put him in on his mushroom. So I'll put him like right over here. He's not covering anybody up. And then we have some pretty cute little cards that we can play with and do something like this. Make a little cluster. I can do that, and maybe I can use my stapler. I've got a stapler. That would be cute. See, that'll hold that together a little bit better. And then I have another card. Oh, it's a Chessy cat. We could put him in here. He can be in here, hanging out with the caterpillar. And I also have some gardeners. Now the gardeners in the story, they said that they bought the wrong kind of roses. They bought white roses by mistake. When they planted them, they came up white. So they were hiding in the garden, and they were secretly painting the white roses red because the Queen of Hearts only wanted red roses. So we're going to put the gardeners in here too. And I think I'm just going to see if they'll glue down with this glue. So I'm going to put them there. And this was gifted to me. This was gifted to me by Sue Thomas. I wrote her name down. Woohoo! Good thing I wrote her name down. And we'll switch over to tacky glue. And put that there. I can put another card in the corner. Just another card. And the spades, it was all of the spades. The cards were spades. Because of there's a shovel. There's a shovel, and the name of the shovel, it's a spade shovel, because it looks like a spade. If that makes any sense. And so I thought it was cute. And so I saved a lot of the spades to put in here with the spades. Pun intended. Yeah, we wanted the pun. So this guy, I think I'm going to put up here. And we still got the Chessy cat. And then we have a couple more pictures of the caterpillar. So we can do that. And I'm going to glue this one down. And I have another 2 of spades. We can put it right there. Make a little collage. And we got a couple of cards that are caterpillar related. We could put that one there. We got this one here. And I guess I'll put that one there. Sort of got everything on there except for this guy. I'm going to put him right there. And I think that's all that I have that I see for this page. And it looks fine. And I think I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to say it's done. Not too much, not too, it's got not too little, not too much. Just right. Just right amount. So there. I think that'll work. We're going to let this dry. So, and then as far as this goes, I'm going to color it right now, and I'm going to maybe put it in the back. I do have some extra pages in the back that have nothing on them yet. So if I have anything left over, I will save it and put it towards the back of the book and make a leftover pages, and it'll go with the book. It'll be fine. I love this. I am really liking this, what I did here. This is pretty. I love the napkin. Can't remember who sent me the napkin. If you do, oh, Angie's a caregiver, and she is a queen of caregiving. Yes, you are, Angie. You're a doctor, and a cook, and a cleaner, and a babysitter, and you're a best friend. You're the best friend, Angie. I want you to come be with me. So anyway, I'm going to take a little picture of the caterpillar page. And the only thing I don't have are any words. I do have some words back here. Says, why sometimes I believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Do you know who said that? Says, I'm not crazy. My reality is just different than yours. Maybe did the caterpillar say any of those words? I don't know, but I can put him in here. Did she think he was crazy? I'm not sure. Me too, Angie. We're in the same boat. All the kids you know are 33 and over. I inherited Joe's 2 daughters, and I claim all of the grandkids. The grandkids are mine. I claim all of them. And they love me too. So that's good. That's an all good thing. So I'm going to put this one here too. And I sort of need another little one over here. Let's see if I got anything else. Any things. Any more things? Any more sayings? I've got more sayings. Off with her head. That's what the Queen says. I think it's funny. I like saying it. Off with her head. See? Off with their heads. She didn't like them. That's all she said, and everybody scattered. I still haven't cut up any of my tissue papers yet. Go ask Alice. Can I put that in here? I'm going to put it in there. I need a little something there. I need a little something here. Okay, I like that. So that's all I'm going to do on that one right now. So I'm going to sit this over and let it dry. And I'm going to bring this over here, and we're going to color this. And I'm going to use colored pencils. And I think my pencils are up here. Got a few right here I can use. Let's see. So I think he's either blue or green caterpillar. So we can make him a blue-green. And somebody told me that that Dee Dee has these, and they said to do color on the back side, and that way none of the black that had any pencils on it on the good side. And this is a type of vellum, so I can't use water. So this is fun. And I'm going to switch to a different blue and a green. And it has a texture on it. It's got a little bit of a tooth on the vellum. And if you haven't researched vellum, you should. It is, Becky. It is a fun book. Thank you. I'm having a good time with it. I really am. I'm going to try another color. I'm going to make them colorful. Let's see what other colors we got here. Maybe I'm thinking a purpley shade. No, not that one. How about this one? concentrating here. I am. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. That looks really good. All right. Let's see, now I need a red. And I'm going to make this thing red. Like a lava lamp or something. It's a lava lamp. Sort of. Sort of. And then we need a mushroom. What color should we paint them, do the mushroom in? These aren't all my colors. Is it going to be a brown mushroom? What a character. Alrighty, there's a brown. I'm going to get a different shade of brown and do the stem. Make it a two-tone. And back to this brown. And then we'll take an orange. Put a pop of orange on top. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do it like that. I love blending. It's one of my favorite things. We got to get Alice's dress going on in here too. Hi, Esther. Hi, Shelly. Well, Shelly, have you been coloring in your vellum coloring books? Have you colored in them yet? Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. I want some. Yummy. So, are there any tips on coloring? I'm just using colored pencils. Are there any other tips? Oh, the vellum pictures came from Sue's. I think Susie gave them to me on Amazon. Thank you, Janice. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. B was bubbles. C was cardinals. I should go find the journal and post a few pictures. Yeah. Oh, Janice got a stomach ache the other day and was talking about a huge banana splits that we used to eat when we were kids. Oh my gosh. Way too much for one sitting for a child. Janet was talking about her ABC journal. I'm looking for Julie. If Julie comes in, say hi to Julie. I was hoping she'd come in. But if you want to hear something funny, yeah, Angie, one of those bears was right beside our car. You should have seen me get that window up so fast. And you had food in the car. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and slowly drive away. Oh my heavens. That is so funny, Angie. Angie, do you go out every night and take a drive in your neighborhood? Is that what you do? That's pretty awesome that you have bears. Pretty awesome. Let's see. I need a little blue dress for her. And she's going to have I guess I could make it a light collar pinafore. I've used jelly pens, mostly use them for paper painting. I got some jelly pens I could try. Janet found her ABC journal, so she's going to put some pictures up. Everybody's talking about what they had to eat. Okay, now I want to do the background is they're in the forest. I'm going to put her pinafore in a gray because it's shadowy in the forest. And she's got little stockings on, gray stockings. They're really white, but because she's deep in the forest, it's dark. And that'll just make a nice contrast there. And then I'll take another green and do some of the grasses. And then I have to have the ground cover. Okay. And then a sky. Well, it's kind of a sky, but it's what would it be? What would the sky be? Oh, this will do good on something. Maybe just a. Oh, her hair. I got to do her hair. Almost done. Cheryl's going for the green chair. Teresa says, I boil my chicken with garlic, onion, and seasoning, and then I debone the chicken while my wide egg noodles simmer in their broth. Then I add the chicken and mix it up. Are you all making chicken and dumplings? Mm-mm-mm. I've made chicken and dumplings in the past month. I did it last month too, and I'm about ready to do it again. Love my chicken and dumplings. So I'm trying to decide what I could use for the background over here. I don't know. These are not my favorite pencils right here. They're not. Oh, wait a minute. I see some other ones peeping out at me. Let's go over here. Here we go. Let's check out these pencils. Maybe these are the ones I want. Let's see now. What can we see? I was going to use that lime green over here. Be perfect on top of that hill. Whatever it is. I don't use my pencils enough. Don't use them enough. So now for the forest sky, I'm gonna go with a blue. We can go with blue or blue. How about them apples? Okay, I think that's it. And I'm going to go ahead and use that little gray on her face, like a shadow. I think that settles it pretty good. All right, there she is. Now this is the back side and this is the front side. So, good night, Vanessa. Oh, she's already posted her pictures of her ABCs? Okay. Let's go take a peek. Oh, this is what Jeanette was watching us today, and she made these little ATC cards. This is what she did while she was watching me. Oh, Janet's got an Alice book. Alice in Wonderland. Wow. Thank you, Janet. That's pretty cool. Oh, you just did a page. Oh, and then B is for bubbles and C for cardinals. How neat is that? So this is an ABC book. A was for Alice in Wonderland. Wow, that's pretty cool. Tracy says, not dumplings, noodles. Yeah, that's good. I have seen my mother-in-law made dumplings into noodles. And she rolled them out like noodles and cut them out like fat noodles. Oh, you're welcome, Janet. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, this is going to go back into the book. I'm going to take a picture of it first. Very nice. And it's probably not going to go on this page because there's no room. And since I'm going to be having some extra pages in the back, I see no harm in putting it back here somewhere and saving it for another page. Because I've got 3 pages planned for the tea party. The tea party had so much stuff, and this was the first one I did. And there's enough here for a page. And then over in the front of it, there's another one. And I got 2 more of these vellums to do for the tea parties. So I've got to do those yet. And these little sayings here, I thought that they might be a little blurry. Do those look blurry to you? The bold ones, the bold print looks better than the soft print. So I think maybe I'll just go with this one and this one. It would be so nice if, and then I got it tore off. Maybe that was it. It wouldn't so nice if something made sense for a change. Anyway, I'm going to put this one in the back because I don't know if I'm going to use any of it or not. But it's extra. So it'll go back here. And this will be, oh my ears and whiskers. I'm late. But I think I'm going to quit for the night. I've done quite a bit of talking. And I've talked up a storm. I have talked up a storm. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this page open for a little longer. It's still damp. It's cool. So that means the glue is still wet. And I still have these left to put in my book. So these will probably go in the back pages as extras. This is cute. So so that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to call it a night. So we've had a lot of fun tonight. Did Dominoes. Oh, I can bring some of that back. So we did Alice. We did our growing old together page. We're growing old. Isn't that really cute? We did a Power Woman talk. We had a Power Woman. We did a couple of things in here. We glued down some things in our junk journal pages. We can still glue one more page. So there's a lot to do in there. We worked on our ABC book. And we're going to learn how to do a blizzard on Thursday. We're going to do a blizzard on Thursday. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, congratulations to our new Cheryl D. So this will go out in, it's wet. It's still wet. It'll be dry in the morning. And I'll get it addressed and everything tomorrow night. So I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. I know it. Just one more. Just one more. Just one more glue. There's always room for one more. There's always room for one more. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. There's still 30 of you here. Oh, my gosh. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, my whiskers, ears and whiskers. Angie had to get those PJs on. Good for you, girl. Good for you. So, if I forgot anything, send me a message. Talk to me on Facebook. And I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow somewhere. So, Teresa says, okay, just one more. Thank you, guys. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sharon. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. I love you all. And good night. Good night.